What is going on, mortals? Mortal T here, and today we're back on Ark Survival Evolved on the Lost Island map. Today I'm going to be showing you the best locations for you to get your hands on some really easy silica pills, because silica pills are useful in a lot of different recipes. You use a lot of them for saddles, also to make the riot armor gear, and it also makes electronics, so you can build some other stuff with the electronics. So they are actually really handy to progress you through Ark. So today I'm going to be showing you some of the easiest and best locations to get some easy silica pills. So as you can see, I'm over in the desert right here. This is going to be like the first location. I'm going to bring up my map right here. As you can see, we're in the bottom right hand corner of the map on the desert side. Now, desert can be pretty scary and dangerous, but I'm over here right now and mostly nothing is attacking me. There's only a couple of raptors over on that shore that might attack you. So yeah, you got raptors to look out for, but nothing else is really going to attack you here. And the water these silica pills are in is really shallow, so you don't really have to worry about piranhas or anything trying to bite you. So it is literally right there in front of me. As you can see, there's silica pills scattered throughout this small shallow area. There's just a bunch of them, and this is probably one of the easiest spots you could get some really easy and quick silica pills, because they just are everywhere. It's actually really cool. So that is the first location. I have got a few more to show you, but this is probably one of the easiest. Fair enough, there isn't a lot to it. There isn't a lot of them around, but it probably is the easiest spot to do. So I'm going to give you the coordinates as well. So we're looking here at 84.8, 71.5. It's right down in the desert area. It's pretty hard to miss. It's kind of like in an oasis with a bunch of water. It's kind of cool. If you can follow these waterfalls and it'll lead down to it. Pretty cool. So yeah, with that location out of the way, let's move on to some others. So here we are at the next location, mortals. Yet again, this location is easy, but you really don't get a lot of the silica pills. So yet again, we are in a desert, and we're in another shallow, I don't know what to call it, lake or something. But as you can see, if you just look down here, you can barely see any, but there are some scattered around in the water, and you do have one big metal node here as well. So like I said, it is easy, but you just don't get a lot of silica pills from this location. Now you're probably wondering, is there any in that bit or that bit? No. Them bits have no silica pills whatsoever. I've already looked and scouted. It's only this one right here which has really easy to reach silica pills and a metal node. So on the map, yet again, we're still down in the bottom right hand corner. So let's bring that up for you. It's kind of on little islands that break off from the desert piece, so it's pretty darn easy to find. The coordinates for this one are 80.4, 84.9. But with that one down, let's move on to the next one. Here we are at the next location, mortals. Now this location is a lot more dangerous because it's deep in the ocean. So there's going to be a lot more bad water predators down there. But there is an abundance of silica pills. And it's literally just right behind me. I want to get you a bird's eye view of what this really looks like. So it's next to this mountain, next to that little formation of rocks here. It's actually really cool. And as you can see, you have like your little shallow area, but then it like drops off into the deep dark abyss, and that is where we're going. So you're going to need like scuba gear and maybe a good water mount to get to these. So let's go down. We're going to go down near the shallow bit and just go straight down. I'm going to show you exactly how to get to this. So we go down, and you're going to find this bit right here. This is not the bit. You're going to have to go over this cliff side and then go down right here, where you find all these like cool glowing plants and everything, which is very, very cool. But it's in like a, it's not like a trench, but it's like under an arch under the water, which is actually really cool. But if you just look right here, you may only see these two, but if you just look that way, you'll see a bunch of silica pearls just going off into the distance. So you can start here and you can just follow this. So as you can see, there's just a bunch of these going straight up, going all the way up here, and then it stops roughly about here. There is none over here. As you can see, it's pretty empty, but as you can see, there is a megalodon here, and there's going to be some other bad stuff around here. But this is a really good location to get a bunch of pearls. It just is a lot more dangerous compared to the other two I've shown you, which are basically on land. So the location for this, let me get my map up for it to load in properly. Let's have a look. As you can see, we're on the kind of the top right hand corner of the map, more to the right hand side than the corner, in the deep waters. Let me get the coordinates for you as well. So they are 29.8, 84.8. So a little more dangerous, but you do get quite a lot of pearls from this location. But with this one out the way, let's move on to the next one. So here we are at the next location. Yet again, these silica pearls are located in deep water, but there is a couple spots that are really close together that will give you a decent amount of silica pearls. So we are on an edge of a cliff right now, because we need to go into this deep water right here. Let me just quickly bring the map up and show you roughly where we are. So here we are, actually on the left side of the map. And from here, from this cliff, we're literally going to go straight out into deep water, because we're going down really deep. We're going to ignore all this. We're going to go past here. There is also some oil here that you might want to scoop up for yourselves. But we're going to go straight down into like, it's kind of hard to describe what kind of area. We've got some mushrooms on the wall here, but it's kind of like a cave or kind of a cavern that we're kind of aiming for. It's roughly here. We're just going to go straight down. Now down here, you're going to see maybe some megalodons and stuff, but in this little outcropping or cave or cavern, whatever you want to call it, you're going to notice the silica pearls just around and about. So as you can see, it's just under here. There's also trilobites, there's stingrays around here, so you need to be careful about them. But as you can see, there's a bunch of them, and I know they look black, but these are silica pearls, not black pearls, so keep that in mind. So you've got that area in this cavern, but if you just go out and then turn to your right, over here we've got some more, which is really cool. There's only a few of them, but they're still in the same area roughly. And then you can just follow this back through here, and you can see there is even more around here. Now, like I said, this one is more dangerous, a lot more dangerous, but you do get a half decent amount of silica pearls. So it's pretty dark under here, so let's try and get to where some light is, and I'm going to give you what you need. Oh, it's actually raining outside, that's why it's dark. Right, so you've already seen the map of where exactly we are. Let me now give you the coordinates that you will need. So it is 36.4, 21.7. But with that location over and done with, let's move on to the last location that I have for you, mortals. Last location, mortals, as you can see, we are in deep water. This is more than just a location. This is like a route that I would recommend if you have got a really good water mount and some good scuba gear, because this route that I'm about to show you will give you a ton of silica pearls, and you'll just see some really cool, like, nice scenery and stuff. So what we're going to do, I'm going to get my map out right now and show you where we are. We're right at the very top left of the map right here, and this is the starting point. So let me give you the coordinates for the starting point. It is 11.1, 25.5. So that is where we're going to start, and it's going to look something like this. It's like a little archway. We're going to start on top of it, and you should see some, damn glow sticks in the way, some silica pearls up here. As you can see, there's some scattered around here on the other side as well. Once you've got all them, you want to come down into this trench. Okay, this glow stick is really annoying. Oh yeah, come down into the trench, make your way as fast as you can. It all depends on what type of water dino you've really got. As you can see, it is cold down here, to make sure you have a pretty decent amount of fortitude. So you just want to follow this trench. Now it is dark down here, and there is like megalodons and stuff, but there's also a decent amount of oil veins, as you can see, that is floating everywhere. But down this trench you will notice like a continuous, like, kind of line of silica pearls that you can just pick up and collect and keep going on your way through this entire trench. Like I said, it is dark, so sometimes they can be like hard to spot, but they are definitely down here. Just go through, make sure you're looking pretty careful. There is a bunch of silica pearls through this trench, so believe me, there is a bunch. Once you come out the other side, just continue going forward. As you can see, you'll be noticing more silica pearls. I'm taking these goggles off because they're horrible. There is still a bunch. Just keep going, keep going. There's a bunch more right there, just underneath me. But you want to keep going straight towards this rock, and you're going to notice there's even more. As you can see, there's some scattered here, over there. Once you have got them, you want to turn to your right where these seaweeds are. Keep going up. You're going to notice two more trenches to your left. You can go down both of these if you want. The first one on your left has some more silica pearls. Not a lot, but it does have some. But the second one that's right there in front of me, that I'm going to chuck a glow stick towards, is the place that I go. All around here there are a bunch of silica pearls. Under that archway there's also some more silica pearls. So we want to go down the second one. We want to follow this until you get to these seedweeds. We want to go down, and to the right you're going to notice like a little cave entrance. This is where we are going to go, and you're going to notice some like purple crystals that are glowing, and a bunch of different plants that are glowing as well. But all around here, as you can see, I've dropped lights here. There are a bunch of silica pearls circling this place that you can pick up. And then down this trench right here, there is also a bunch more silica pearls scattered throughout this that you can then pick up as well. So just that route alone should make you a lot of silica pearls, just because there's a lot of them scattered about in that little route that I have just showed you. So if you're not scared about going underwater and you've got a really good underwater mountain stuff, I'd recommend using that route, because you are going to get an absolute ton of silica pearls. But that is the hardest one out of all of them that I have shown you. This is the hardest one. The first couple were the easiest, but probably will not net you a lot of silica pearls. But mortals, I hope this has helped you out. I'm still like really wonky in the air. Like I said, I hope this has helped you out. You can get as many silica pearls now as you want and make a bunch of stuff on this new map. I hope you enjoyed. And if you have any suggestions of other resources that you want me to cover on the Lost Island map, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll look into it, because there usually is like clusters of heavy dense materials in dense resources in certain areas, and I usually go out and search them out. So if there's any more resources that you want me to cover, let me know down in the comments below. But with that out the way, I'll hopefully see you in the next video.